Big Boy's neighborhood.
Boy.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Swae Lee in the neighborhood. First off, welcome back to the neighborhood. Damn rock
Good
star
to see
you.
Look at him.
Hey,
Just giving them 2 fingers.
Hey, Swae Lee, how much fun are you having being Swae Lee, bro?
Man, it's a good experience, out of body experience.
Hey, man, and at one point, man, we want this. You know what I'm saying? We want to be artists. Have you realized like how large you are?
I mean, I'm tuned in when it was going on around me, but I just try to stay locked in and just focus. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Just
Good.
like take in what comes my way.
You got to be recognized everywhere you go, though.
Oh, for sure.
How
for
do
sure.
you become unrecognizable?
You gotta put on a mustache, guys.
Yeah, because even though you put on shades, I'm like, that's Swae
Hey,
Lee
look
right
at-
there.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So what do you do? Because anytime I see you though, and I don't want to put you out on Front Street or anything to make it happen more, but I see you take pictures.
Yeah.
I see you smile at people that rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you take that time.
Real talk.
And why is your crowd, your audience, why are your fans mean that to you?
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? You might be moving, sometimes you might not want to take a picture, but you it just like in the back of your head, you're gonna hear somebody saying, like a little voice saying, man, this will keep you going. You know, they supporting you, you know what I'm saying? They excited to see you right now. They might have just listened to your song or your album on their phone, you know what I'm saying, 20 minutes before they seen you, so they excited to see you. They might have bought anything, you know what I'm saying? They might have drove 100 miles to see you one time, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad you think like that, man. Now, before Ray Sremmurd and before, of course, when we think of Swae Lee, is there anybody that you remember going up to asking for a picture?
Yeah, I asked a couple people for a picture. I think I asked Tom Brady for a picture or something.
Did he take it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? What about early getting on, man? Was there somebody when you were early getting on that we was like, they was all right, and I don't need the name. And now that you on, is it different?
Yeah, now that you on, it's way different. You know what I'm saying? You might naturally get a picture with a person now. You know,
right?
You might not. You might be in the same class as the person now. Like,
is
you
there?
know what I'm saying, status wise.
See that?
So
Look at that. That's Jay-Z calling or somebody. I just like to lie like it's somebody.
I won't say.
Right? I'm being all
Exactly.
nosy. I'm like, I see.
Is there anybody, man, that you met early on or now that you like, damn, I just met that person, like that you were excited to meet?
Yeah, Lloyd.
Really though, that's dope.
Yeah, Lloyd, way back in the day when I met him at 106 in Park. We had made it to BET 106 in Park. We was dancing back then. We wasn't even performing. We was dancing back then. So
Damn.
I met Lloyd. I was like, that's cool dude.
What made you go from either being at 106 in Park dancing, trying to get in, to where you just said, all right, what put you into artist form? Had you always been around music?
Yeah, I always been around music since I was 11. Like when I was in Texas, man, my pops, he got me the Fruity Loops. He linked me with a dude, and dude had the Fruity Loop software. And he put on my computer all my beats, my early beats.
That early? Like 11, 12?
Yeah, 11, like the young ages, you know what I'm saying? My brother Slim Jimmy, he was rapping before me though. He used to be in school, you know what I'm saying? He was doing poetry and everything. Like,
was he an influence?
Yeah, he was a big influence, man. Slim Jimmy, like we used to rap it. He used to encourage me to rap at school, like at the cafeteria. Everybody, we used to have a big
The
crowd
lunch tables.
surrounding us. Yeah, for real.
Hey man, if it wasn't this, was there any kid dreams like police officer, baseball player, or
No.
were you always kind of music driven or entertainment?
I thought I was gonna be performing in like parks and stuff, like.
So it was
Parks.
some kind of entertainment.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be.
Now you really you're in parks and stadiums now though.
For real.
Yeah.
Swae Lee, I gotta ask, man, what
Yeah.
brings you here today?
What brings me here today,
Yeah.
man? You know, I gotta touch in with the people booming my stuff. Gotta chop it up with Big Boy. Finna drop some new music.
Now,
Drop a new
Let's
album.
talk about this.
Now, yeah, let's talk about the new music, new album. Now, new music, new album. This is you, just Swae Lee,
Yeah, this is
and features, I'm sure.
I got a couple dope, crazy
I
features
know,
on
I
there.
can
You know what I'm
imagine.
saying? That's imagined features. They like imaginary. They so crazy. But yeah, man, I got the new solo project. It's just me. You know, it's just songs I've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them might be like 8 months old. It just like it stood out to me. Just was incredible to me. I feel like time to drop, and then some of them might be super recent. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a collective of just different vocals and different melodies and just different topics. And it's like very relatable music.
Is it
Sorry, Vic. Go ahead.
is it different working solo as opposed to like with Ray Sremmurd? You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's like you got your songs. Slim could have his songs, and then there's collaborations. But when you know that this is your whole solo project, is it a little different?
It's definitely a little different. It's actually a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Me and Slim Jim, we always come together so effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? We always yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? But we can also do it like alone. Like Slim Jimmy got his own sound. He got his own energy that he brings to the table, and then I bring my own energy and my own vibes. So, but when I'm doing it solo, it's like I still know I gotta carry my weight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming.
Was Swaecation supposed to initially be a solo project, and then later on you decided to do the 3-disc album, or was it always going to be that 3-disc with Shrimp Life 3?
Now we made that. It was like, we was going to put it out solo, and we was going to just put it out 3 different projects, but then we was like, nah, man, let's just do something different that nobody ever did, because no group that I can think of has did like a 3-part project and come together and do solos on one project. But I think it was a little ahead of its time, but the project did so well. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's got like 3 platinum records off that joint, you know what I'm saying?
As
so
you should.
Couple multi-platinum joints. So, you know what I'm saying? It went like super well, but I think they might not be super ready for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
so when did you decide that this one was going to be strictly solo and was not going to be a part of anything else?
I decided that I was doing so much just different stuff, and like everybody was just like pressing me like, "What, Swae Lee, we need new music." You know what I'm saying? Like I was just, I had my ears to the streets, and I was just like listening to what the people were saying. There was like everybody wanted a solo project, and I had just been literally locked in the studio for like 4 or 5 months straight. Like that was my second home. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping, camping out at the studio, and I had the music, so I was like, "Yo," you know what I'm saying? I had so much like just going up like number wise. And on Spotify and just iTunes, so I was like, they might be ready for this, you know what I'm saying? So I just went through my like 4,362 songs.
Jesus Christ.
4,600.
Hey man, do you really have that many
number.
songs, or just certain things where that's in your head, like ideas? Like about how many do you really have?
4,362.
Really though? How do you go to all those babies and pick the babies that get onto the album?
That's
how
the hard
far
part.
off are we?
Shoot, right now I got the album like I got it done. I got it in a pool right now. You know what I'm saying? I just keep playing it back to back when I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Playing it back. Should I add an ad lib here? You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to add to a finished portrait. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to add paint to a finished portrait. So I just, you know what I'm saying?
When do you think?
Like I got a tour coming up with Post Malone.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. We're just talking about that too.
Yeah.
You dropping new music beforehand?
I got to.
Hello.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting together the like process for the rollout right now. You know, I gotta be big. It gotta turn heads. So I'm gonna put out. I got one dropping tonight.
Yeah.
And I got another one dropping tomorrow night.
And so what's dropping tonight?
Tonight is it's this song called "Sexy," produced by Mike Will and DJ, and it's just like a different. It's not even no genre to it. It's just, but it got a bang to it. Like it got 808s smacking the hi-hats, just rolling like this. It's something new. It's like a new sound. Like,
and you shot the video for that up already?
I did shoot the video.
You're a cold piece, man.
For real.
Where's Big in it?
Is this the song with Drake that you're dropping?
No, this is a totally different song. You know what I'm saying? I got that coming for the people too.
And is Drake is that Won't Be Late, or what's that?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Me and Drake made it something special for the people. Like that song, man, like me and Drake, we was always crossing paths and being like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Drake, you know what I'm saying? Always been a fan of Drake, and we was always talking about, we always catch vibes. You know, we be overseas sometimes at the same place, and we always be, you know, having conversations about doing something. We finally found the time recently. You know, I was chilling at the boys, like 500-acre mansion, you know, just vibing.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
Damn. Just chilling.
He
you
has
know.
one of those too, huh? Yeah. I guess all of us in hip hop got one. Here I am thinking I'm
Yeah,
the
mine's
only
a
one.
couple blocks from here.
Yeah, I know. Now that I know where you live, I'm gonna start coming to your house. I'm throwing my birthday there, September 8th. We partying with you, man. Swae Lee, is that some new artwork on you as well?
Where? Tattoos?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm seeing a picture
You
here.
faked us out.
Yeah, move your headphone back a little bit too. Let me see. Go to the side.
Oh no, I never tapped my face, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Good.
My mama gave me this face.
I heard that.
that.
So why go all the way damn near up to the neckline? And we see so many people that's tattooing their face. Why not mess with it?
Like if I tattoo my face, I don't want to change my image. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I feel like that'll just make me come off a certain way. It'll take away from who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm distracting you from who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to see my face, my features,
Yeah. You said mama gave you that face.
My mama gave me this face.
What's your relationship like with moms?
Oh, we good.
Yeah. Does she know? Does she really know who her son is? Like what you mean to the culture, the genre, to the world?
Yeah, I think she figured it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? She figured it out, and she really with it. She behind it. She supported 100%.
What did she say early on when y'all chose music?
Turn that goddamn.
Yeah.
Turn it down.
Now,
Do you tell her everything that happens on tour?
Hell
Are there
no.
certain things you keep from her?
Nah. But I brought her on the road with me a couple times, so she pretty much seen us.
was it different when you bring your mom on the road?
Kind of, yeah. You got to make sure you just, keep it PG-13.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As much as possible.
Be on your best behavior.
Be like, you in your room? Like, yeah, you staying at a whole different hotel.
For real.
Sending fake photos that he's alone in there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold this pillow up. Hold on.
how has that rock star life been to you? Because Ray Sremmurd, man,
Yeah.
y'all huge.
For
You
real,
know what I'm saying? We
appreciate
just
that.
had a chance to check you guys out again
Real
at
street.
our Real Street Festival, man. And
dope.
seeing what y'all do live
So amazing.
Yeah, that shit
is
was-
ridiculous,
shit was a
man.
vibe.
Yeah. And I remember you saying, this is the best radio festival I've ever done.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, we had a good one, man.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all went up.
yeah. Oh, well, thank you, brother. Thank you. We definitely appreciate that,
Same
man.
time next year.
Yeah, it should be. You know what I'm
Lock me
saying?
down.
And by that time, man, you'll be even more so bigger, especially with the solo project and everything, and running through it.
Real
Do
shit.
you enjoy festivals and turn-ups like that? And
Yeah.
going live.
I like festivals more than just because especially when there's no seats. I like when there's no seats because
That
then they
standing
standing up.
room.
Yeah, they moving around. They falling side to side. They jump mosh pits. I like all that.
Those
type
things
stuff.
look so scary to me.
Yes,
the mosh
it can be a lot
pits,
happening. In
Like I could not do it. Like it just gives me anxiety looking at it. Like
it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
I don't know.
Hey, man, and recently
For real.
we saw somebody throw some water on you. And
yeah.
you didn't take kind to that, and which you shouldn't, because people think that that comes with the business. Like,
Yeah,
that
that
doesn't.
don't come with the business. Nah, and it smelled like beer
Right?
and backwash. You know what I'm
Ugh.
saying? And it was warm.
Yeah,
And
man.
I was just like, whoa, like, what did you throw? You know what I'm saying? What's this liquid you throwing on me? When I'm throwing water on the crowd, I'm throwing purified, nice,
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
water. They hot and sweating. They need this. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't throwing, backwash piss water on people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it, thrown on me.
Do you ever feel like sometimes people expect more than the music? Like, oh, well, you signed up for this. Like, I really didn't sign up for that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think sometimes
And you
they-
give a lot too, though.
Yeah, I interact with the fans. I show love to the fans 24/8. But
Mhm.
I think, I understand it too, like, because a lot of times they just be so excited to see you, they don't even know how to react. You know what I'm saying? They just see you, they don't know how to react. They listen to you, they seeing you on their phone.
Yeah.
How did you react the first time? Has anyone cried meeting you?
Hell yeah.
Cover tears of joy for a
Yeah.
couple girls shed a tears.
What goes through your head when that happens?
I'm just like, oh snap, what do I do? Let's get a picture.
Yeah.
Have
You
you?
just take them take them under your arm and just you good.
Just
you
take
know
'em
what
under
I'm
your
saying?
arm.
It's gonna be
all good.
okay.
Yeah, it's good. Shake them up.
Have you ever dealt with any fans, kind of like what we saw with ASAP Rocky, with obsessive ones that don't know how to get back or are harassing you?
Oh man, yeah, I just had some weird stuff. Like they really, it's a lot of alcoholics in the world. I think
Yeah.
they be drunk and just be seeing you and just it's the same case. Like they don't know how to react. So they following, they trying to put it together, trying to figure it out. Like, who is this? They might be throwed, might can't think of your name. So they just following you. But it's definitely a point you gotta draw the line, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta take responsibility. Like if you drunk following somebody, that's you still out of line, especially if they told you, yo, stop following me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Swae, you sleep and shower in your jewelry, or is that
Oh yeah, I don't never take it off.
really though?
I got tan lines under my skin.
From keeping on your jewelry?
Yeah, tan lines under it. For real.
Really? Like, so did you sleep in that, or if you go through the day, would you fall asleep in that?
Yeah, I definitely fall asleep in this.
Damn.
Wake up icy.
I don't know what that feel like. Can I just have one of those?
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see just one of the rings, man. Let me throw. No, hand it to me. Let me have one of those. You see what I said, right? Oh man, yeah,
It's
don't
on
toss
camera.
it out. What you mean?
I
It's on
need this
camera?
back.
Wow!
He's an Indian giver.
Wow! You don't trust the homie now. Wow! Oh man, yeah. Oh man, look
that
how
looks
good that
good.
look.
Oh man, you can get 5 of them, bro.
Yeah, okay, well I'll take four more of them then. Thank you so much, man. So you gonna bring them here, or you gonna send somebody out to get them for me? Really, man.
I take you to the jeweler.
Oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause that way I can pick out my own. You know what I'm saying? That way you can buy me my own, man. I don't have to keep yours, bro. This isn't everything though.
Look good. Nah, the jewels.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm really like with the jewels and stuff. Like, man, I learned so much just being on the road. Like, I'm keeping the set I got right now. I might get on tour. I might get a couple more.
Have you
nice
lost
rings.
anything on the road? Like
Man,
checked
I
out of a
lost-
hotel or?
Yeah, I lost.
Hey man, even your
Rings
people
in the
back there
crowd
like,
and
yeah,
everything.
we try to tell them. yeah.
This one you're wearing is really simple. Does this one have a specific meaning?
I'm just married to the game.
Okay.
That's
ahead now.
right.
You know.
Are you in a relationship now?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm married to the game.
Hello. So how is the love life now, bro? Like you say you married, huh?
Yeah,
To the game.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
I said yes.
Yeah.
To the game.
1,000 times yes.
hey man, when you do go out or when you do your shows, like what do you do to kind of relax and get away from it? Because it seemed like you Swae Lee 24/7.
Yeah.
Like how do you kind of disappear where you could just be, not yourself, but just get away from it?
It's events like back to back in a daily. Just
You still have
just being
fun
me.
with it?
Yeah, I have fun. Yeah, I'm always just living my life. You know what I'm saying? I understand like who I am and what can come with it. So like all the dangers that come with it. So I make sure I'm always moving right and just prepared. And you know what I'm saying? One step ahead of the curve and just prepared for any situation. But I still do what I want to do. Like if I want to run and go get an ice cream cone from the side of the street, I'm gonna go get an ice cream
I heard
cone.
that.
You know, if I want to just go out and take a picture by a statue, I'm gonna go out. I don't care if it's public. I don't care what it is.
Do you cook?
Oh, nah, not really. I Postmate.
Right.
Yeah.
How much do you
Postmate
think? Do you know how much you probably spent on Postmate in a year?
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
That much?
60,000 or something like that. I get Postmates every day. I might Postmate a T-shirt.
Hey man, let me tell you though.
real.
Instead of doing that, you should just. I got one of my homies. He's unemployed. Just hire him and he'll go run out and go get everything, so that way he'll stop borrowing money from me.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
If he qualified, man, tell him to give me a ring.
Well, he ain't really qualified either. So,
Yeah, exactly.
all right. Well, I'll try.
ain't reliable.
Yeah. Nah. Well, I don't want to mess up our relationship.
I gotta say, one of my favorite tracks, of course, is Sunflower. I
Yeah,
love
boy.
that it was
Appreciate
a part
Appreciate
of
it.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And I know you want to be the first black Spider-Man, like
Go
the
ahead now.
real one.
Actual
There
You know what I'm
one,
saying?
animated.
Get it?
Be shooting diamonds out at us.
One, what is the relationship like with Post Malone? And two, what other music do you guys have together?
Oh man, Post Malone, like he a rock star. Like he a real rock star too. You know what I'm saying? Like he really living his daily life. You know, a lot of people they say that I'm a rock star. They say it in quotations, I'm a rock star. But then you hang with them for they not living that lifestyle. But Post Malone, he a real genuine person. Like he live his life. He do what he want to. He say what he want to say. He don't care who judging him. Like he always gonna be himself. And his music is so crazy too. So that's like, it's just like he a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got nothing bad to say.
What
about
that
him. Like,
tour gonna look like?
that tour that we got.
Oh
man,
my God, bro!
it's gonna be the best tour, like in the nation. Like this gonna be the hottest tour in the nation. Like
Is he featured on your new album, or are you featured on his upcoming one?
I think I do. Me and Post Malone, we cooked up so many songs the first night we made Sunflower. So we never did nothing with those songs. We had cooked up a whole tape the first time we even met each other. You know what I'm saying? In the studio, just literally just back and forth going in the booth. I go in the booth 20 minutes, he'll go in the booth 20 minutes. We'll come out with a whole song, 2 songs.
And the tour is Runaway.
Runaway tour. Yeah.
Are you in tour mode right now? Like, have you started like rehearsing, or you know what the stage is looking like?
Right now, I'm designing my stage and just like I already know got my vocals right, and I'm just getting my show set list together. So you know what I'm saying. Tour starts September 14th. You know what I'm saying. You got the meet and greet packages. Y'all go get the meet and greet packages.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying. Come meet me backstage. Chop a pineapple.
Hey man, but that right there, like where I know it's gonna be out here in what, November?
Yeah.
Where is it at in November? Do we know?
I believe it's at the Forum.
Really?
I
So it's
believe
like
yeah.
probably 4 nights, the 16th to the 20th or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
Action.
that's massive, bro. Like
action packed.
And you already know just from how many times you've been out on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how many times you probably guessed, because I saw y'all, was it at Rolling Loud when you came out with Post? Where was that?
Yeah.
Was it?
I believe so. Yeah.
I know we had
so-
one in Atlanta. Yeah, we had Rolling Loud.
And it was whatever was out here off of Fig. But just watching that chemistry as well, and y'all make great music together. So
Yeah.
I can imagine what this tour gonna look like.
Oh man.
Is it co-headliner or y'all don't
Sold
know
out.
that yet?
It's his tour.
Okay.
I'm a co-line.
So you're not swinging in and out, but
Well, yeah, we're gonna come together on his set. Sunflower, do Sunflower together. We're gonna sing that together every city and sing.
is this your
Spoil My
first
Night.
tour as like Swae Lee, like back to back to back to back dates?
Yeah, this is my first solo tour that I ever went on. You know what I'm saying?
Is it going? Do you think without even having your first date yet, is it going to feel a little different, or you think you had enough spot dates where it
I
won't
had
feel?
enough. Yeah, I know what to do. When I hit the stage,
Yeah.
I'm a vibe it out. I got crazy visuals. I got my set list. It's gonna be just back to back bangers, sing-alongs. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing all the bangers for the crowd to just immediately grasp. So it's gonna be breezy.
So you've gotten to work
Lisa,
with a lot of people, whether you've written for them or actually collaborated with them. But who is your ultimate collaboration, like your top collaboration that you maybe haven't grabbed yet?
My top collaboration that I haven't grabbed yet.
I've worked with everyone.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
My top
Drake.
collaboration, man. Shoot, Cardi B.
Ooh, I could see that
Yeah, that
happening.
don't seem like that's too far fetched.
Yeah.
Nah, we got to do that
So
one.
with Formation, you already had Formation, right?
Formation, yeah, we had cooked that up in the studio. That was like,
Was it for Beyonce or was it for Swae Lee? Was it for Ray Sremmurd? Like, did she hear it, or you knew that was like, no, this is a Beyonce record?
at first, I ain't even know nothing about it. Like, I was just in the studio working with Mike Will, cooking up. Me and Mike Will, we always locked in, just cooking up new vibes. So I just did that, like a quick reference. Okay, now let's get in formation. Oh, then now go and rotate. Just like freestyle.
Okay.
I
So good.
I got that flow freestyle.
That song is so
I'm all
good.
like,
Yeah, for real.
And
Get
then
ready.
And then like Mike Will, he be always moving around. He always moving and shaking. So he had played it, and I guess she messed with it. So she just killed it after that. Like,
were you in the studio when he played it for her, or did he call you like, hey man, I played it for Beyonce and she wants it?
Nah, I was in Miami eating waffles, bro.
As you
I
should,
went-
brother.
I was in Miami eating waffles. I got that call. I said, what? Like, I ain't even know what to think
And
about
then you
that.
see the visuals and what goes through your head when you see what she did with it.
I see that. I'm like, yo, I would have had a verse on this.
I'll be in there.
Like man,
Yo,
I gave it to her. Damn.
What's it like working with Drake? Do you guys work very similar, or what happens?
Me and Drake, man, we was just really just cool and just chilling at the crib. You know what I'm saying? We literally had the mic in the room. We sitting around in the room, just singing in the mic. Like, I'm like, it's quiet. You can hear me singing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else going on. The mic literally like this. Don't be late. You know what I'm saying? Just singing in the mic, and then he just come up, do his part, vibe with it a little bit, listen to it, sing on the mic. We just standing around singing in the mic.
Is there chemistry there?
Yeah, it's definitely chemistry,
Yeah.
man. We like, I love what he do. You know what I'm saying? And I think he always showed me love about, my craft and what I do. He always showed me love. So
Hey man, when you do a Ray Sremmurd record, when you do a Post Malone record,
yeah,
when you do a Nicki Minaj record, when you do a Drake record, do you already know it's gonna be successful? And
like one thing
is your
about-
mind already there? Like I can go buy this already and ain't nothing kicked in yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one thing about it, like these type artists, like they all about quality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Good- Putting out good quality records. You know what I'm saying? Delivering quality lyrics. So when I do these songs with these type people, I'm like this is gonna be big. I'm like, this is gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already knowing when I go into this lab with these people, like I'm already loving what they do. So I'm like, I love what I do. So when we come together, I feel like we can't make nothing but like home runs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Straight out the park hits.
And I could just imagine what your album is gonna sound
Oh
like.
man, the album is something for everybody. Flavor for every neighbor.
So you
Yeah.
said who are the features again? You were going to tell us.
Yeah. I love it.
I can't
Wow.
spoil it just yet. But literally, this junk gonna be out in like a month or so. Like literally, I'm gonna drop it like within a month because. So I'm gonna start rolling them out probably song at a time, couple vibes at a time.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? You never know, I might drop 3 at a time. I'm gonna just start rolling it out, starting tonight.
What do you do when you drop a song or an album? Is there a ritual, or is it I'm going to immediately jump onto Twitter, I'm going to see what people are saying, or am I just going to pretend like I didn't and wait?
Now I'm definitely tuned in from the millisecond that it dropped. Like I want to see what people saying. Like,
Okay.
I want to see what I need to say to them. Like, you know what I'm saying, y'all. I work hard on it, so I want to see the people's opinion. I make it for them. You know, I make it for the world to digest. So I'm like, as soon as I drop it, you know what I'm saying, I'm checking my phone, like seeing what people who texting me, who got it. You know what I'm saying, I'm looking at the videos people making to it, how they dancing to it. You know, I'm trying to see what is it a challenge to it? I'm just watching what it do. Is it a flop? Which is, you know.
Yeah.
I don't
I wouldn't know what
flop shit
happened.
though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Watching the baby develop. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Because I think it take like 6 months for a song to develop. So I just watch it, man.
And Swae Lee, with the solo project, with the solo tour, I do have to ask you the future of Ray Sremmurd, because people will ask. I gotta ask as well.
Yeah.
Like where does that put Ray Sremmurd at?
Ray Sremmurd is just so huge. Like Ray Sremmurd gonna be with us for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Ray Sremmurd, it is what it is. It's already built. It's an entity. You know what I'm saying? It's me and my brother. When we fuse up together, when we do the Dragon Ball Z fuse come together, we make Ray Sremmurd. You know what I'm saying?
And there will be more Ray Sremmurd albums, music. Like this is.
So
Definitely
forget
gotta
the
come with
tweets
more
sometimes
Ray
that we see.
Oh yeah, see, social media gonna say what they want. They got
Right.
one opinion. They gonna type it, and it's gonna be that one opinion sitting right there in text format.
Yes, sir.
But after that, it's gonna be life still going on, and it's gonna be a life going on before that, and that might not even be the right take on whatever the topic is they talking about.
when you do go to do something solo, album, tour, another project, but let's just think about solo album and tour. Do you talk with Jimmy? Like, is there a conversation, or is it just something that's understood?
Yeah, definitely a conversation. We all talk about it. We stay on the same page. Like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, he gonna drop his project. Slim Jimmy got a crazy project he working on right now. Like, he coming straight hard, gritty.
Is he in like daddy mode a lot too?
He be multitasking. You know, I'm Uncle Swae. He got his Jedi. You know what I'm saying?
How you like that uncle life?
I'm still adapting.
I got to show my brother now.
We in here? Man. But no, always a pleasure to have you in the neighborhood,
Appreciate
man.
y'all, man, for
And you know what I
real.
love about you, that you do show up, man. And not only do you show up, you bear gifts. And I thank
Look
you
at
for
that.
this. I gotta go get
It
it
looks
resized.
nice on you, big.
It's too big for my pinky, and it's too small for my other one. So, but I
Resize it.
thank you for this all the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you. No, I said thank you.
You got it.
Man, but no, thank you for coming into the neighborhood. And one thing I love about
Appreciate
you,
y'all
bro,
having me, man.
is because you always come back. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
have a
There
good
it is
spirit.
right there, man.
I'm glad to
Swae
be
Lee
here.
in the neighborhood, Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
boy.